Stars missing on that occasion. Kahia releases Froling. Good defence, George.
Outstanding floor running by Keely Froling, but then it's both these teams just feeling each other out right now.
George on the perimeter. Drains it. First bucket of the ball game for Kayla George.
The ball moves through sets of hands, so we see George here shooting over the top of the smaller defender. She comes.
Christy Wallace. Career year for the Boomers. Same spot, same result for Kayla George. Kahia. Now the switch. Nelson Adota's there. Clark for three. In the corner.
Adota there on that last possession, posting up. She's done a terrific job of
just mishandling there. Now the Flames the other way. Kahia assessing. Puts it on her left. Smooth move. Tiff Mitchell off the dribble. Willoughby's there. Murray. Her first three of the ball game. Finds the bottom of the net.
And every time the ball changes possession, you've got to find where she is and almost be in her shorts the entire time, because if she has time and space, she can knock down threes, you know, at a high volume. And opting for the long three-point shot there too, so that's indicative of some fatigue.
Wallace, great finish in traffic. There wins in the WNBL. One to watch throughout the afternoon. Could be a milestone. George to inbound. Now Wallace from the corner.
3 points, number 3.
Massive shot by her.
Sky high all season long. Here's Willoughby. Backing down and finishes.
In terms of defensive rating from an analytics standpoint, so the quality of what they do is very high on both sides of the basketball.
George shows just wide. Rolling with the screen. Davidson switches. Willoughby. Can't make him pay, but doing well was Rowe. Kahia. Off the window for three.
The bank is open, as they would say.
Now George on the perimeter. Down low, Davidson. Extra pass. Ortler for three.
3 points,
Big three-point shot there from Ortler.
Rebounds and launches into an offensive. Penetrates. Kicks out. Panousis. Great offense, the Flames. Now Nelson Dota. Down low, George. Has Rowe there. Great move. Clinical.
Close to basket look for Kayla George. If you're the Sydney Flames off the ball, you've got to come and help there. Nelson Adota's on the three-point line. Till she hits a three-point shot, come and crowd the space of Kayla George.
The pull-up too. Leading the way in the scoring column for the Flames. Now Wallace from the elbow. That's her bread and butter.
Number 3, Christy Wallace.
Panousis. Froling. Posting up baseline. Willoughby with the angle from the 45.
You have a defender get a hand in there to poke the ball loose. They've got to get quicker into actions.
Wallace moving it quickly. George, great look.
Number 22, Kayla George.
But the most glaring thing for me is the leadership that she's brought to this Melbourne Boomers lineup. She's taken it upon herself to lead them both in voice and then in terms of her play.
Now to George. Takes Froling off the dribble. Nelson Adota's there on the O-glass.
And she's really come alive in the back end of this season. Similar athleticism and can shoot the basketball. A really exciting player for our future.
Plenty of players of that magnitude on this Flames roster too, as Mitchell slicing through for two. Looking to regain some form coming into the pointy end and finals approaching. Willoughby, the fadeaway triple.
Massive shot.
Shervin, hand off to Kahia. Froling, aggressively driving to the bucket.
Smart from Christy Wallace to control tempo. She can feel that the game's getting a little bit frenetic. Far better to get organised, get everyone back on the same page.
Mitchell, the friendly roll. 2 minutes away from the main break here at the Key Centre. Froling denied by Davidson. Somehow falls back for Keely Froling. Kahia, eyes ahead of the ball, ambitious. Davidson saw better of it. Mitchell, will she take him on? Pulls up from the elbow. All class. Finds Brown gambling again through the keyway. Not that time off the window. Another second chance for the Flames. And Froling muscles it up and in. Mitchell corrals it in the corner. Driving on Willoughby. Mitchell. Great move. Loses her defender by 4. In the second period, here's Kahia. She'll opt to go herself. Munga Kahia.
Massive shot, but difficult shot.
Munga Kahia, row with the screen. Wallace tries to stay with her, and good off the window. What are the last two or three weeks that she's had, Munga Kahia. Nelson Adoda with the low block.
Number 20, Olivia Nelson.
Here's Murray, making her return from injury on Wednesday. Mitchell backs it out. Murray off the dribble. Oh, somehow got it up and in. Willoughby, round two. Nice find, extra pass, Panousis. Here's the look for Sydney. There's the finish. They've threatened, but can they take advantage? Panousis.
Nice pass.
Great pass, Froling with the finish. And a chance to make it 3. Good shot. Munga Kahia did well. Kept it in bounds. In transition.
Nice pass.
Down low. Rose there. 5 points off the bench today for Ortlip. Nelson Adoda hovering. Ortlip for 3.
3 points, number 1.
You know, it might be the Steph Curry influence, the Dame Lillard influence internationally at being able to hit 3-point shots from deeper ranges.
Number
Great
22,
finds.
Kelly
George did well. Froling. Now Willoughby. Back to Froling. Cutting to the hoop. Tiff Mitchell loses row. Easy bucket, Tiff Mitchell.
Tiffany Mitchell.
Can she avoid the tie-up situation? No, it's a turnover. George releasing Mitchell. Good child in transition. Davidson with the finish. Drives right, probing inside. Who's there? Froling can't find her. So Wallace can pull up from the elbow.
Number 3, Chrissy
She's
Wallace.
one of the best mid-range players, with or without a pick. She's just under so much balance, and she can go from fast to stop really efficiently.
Munga Kahia releasing Froling. George on the low block with Rowe. Gets the shot away. Classy start from Kayla George. Heads a Mitchell, cross court, George. Well defended by Panousis. Now one-on-one, down low is Tiff Mitchell.
Number 25, Tiffany Mitchell.
Or you might be thinking of a timeout if you're Coach Gorman.
Mitchell diving on a good hustle. Gets it away for Melbourne. Sydney's back, transition triple for Taylor Ortlip.
Number 1.
And that hurts if you're the Flames. Wallace.
I think they should have, though.
Here's George. And now they might need to, Mark. 21 points the margin.
Like, I think that would have been, you know, very, very comfortable for her.
Wallace crossing into a mid-range J, and it falls.
Number 3, Chrissy Wallace.
Willoughby has Shervin. Hand off, Panousis. For 3, it's good.
No hesitation, she can knock those down.
Down low to Nelson Adoda. Willoughby fighting hard. Now Panousis into the front court. Froling taking on George. And it's just landed in the lap of Hannah Shervin. Barely a game where she hasn't had a double-double this season. Kayla George. Mitchell through the keyway.
Tiffany Mitchell.
George found Nelson Adoda. She'll go herself from 3.
Number 22.
Cannot give her that much room, Kayla George.
Olivia Nelson-Adoda caught the ball and grounded her feet. She would have had a layup, but instead opted to dribble it away and then kick the ball back out to George to hit the 3.
Big block, George. Stays with the Flames. Clark from the wing for 3. Finds Willoughby. Rowe was there for the screen. Opts to go left. Driving on Wallace. Nice finish. Flames in their red Indigenous themed jersey. The same that the Sydney Kings wear as well. The Hoops Capital brand is Mitchell for 3.
There's a comfort in her ability to produce, you know, when it really counts.
Davidson in the key way. Brewster makes on the 2.
Fantastic way to showcase, you know, some of our, you know, the beginnings of our country.
Davidson moves it forward. Good child.
Number 30.
In transition for the Boomers.
Do some fantastic collector's pieces as well. You know, imagine having, if you're a fan of a team, their Indigenous jersey signed by your favourite athlete and being able to bid for that or buy it online.
So that will do it. The Boomers have come into the Key Centre and secured victory by a 20-point margin.